What's up, guys? Welcome back to Sacramento, California's cryptid capital. Today, we're looking at some of my Fanatics Collect auction pickups. So this stack is all 10 gem mints. I did also pick up some pristine 10s as well. So if you'd like to see that video, give me a like or a comment. And let's go ahead and take a look at what I picked up. So starting with Shadow People from Secret Shadows. I really love the contrast on this card. If we can hit the light correctly here, there we go. You can kind of see the glint in the eyes. I think is so cool, especially with the contrast between the hollow pattern and the figure. It really pops, and I think it looks so cool. Also, these guys kind of remind me of the neighborhood watch signs, which I think is kind of funny. Oh, get that off there. So that is our first. Next card I picked up is the Crescent Broom. I know that there are a lot of people who really love this card. I can see why. This is actually my first hands-on with this one. I hadn't pulled this one up until pulling this or picking this up in the auction. And man, just the way that the pattern shines, like you catch the light there. Oh man, let me get that focus there. I love the pattern there, and then it goes right into that holographic shine. It really gives some action to the scene, and I really love that. Raphael here, he did an amazing job. All right, let's see what's next. All right, we got Bigfoot. I also love this one. Again, like you have this hollow pattern that it kind of resembles sun rays, which I think is really cool. One question I have on this card, and maybe somebody can let me know down in the comments, do we know who this caster is? Is this a caster? Let me know in the comments if you know who that is, because I've been trying to figure it out myself. I haven't dived too deep in the lore as of late, but stay tuned. I might actually be doing something with that here in the near future. All right. Next, we have Dingbell. Oh, I think Dingbell was one of my first forays into the deep MetaZoo ecosystem, I think. I got one of the Dingbell Christmas ornaments some years back, and I still put it on my tree to this day. I actually kind of want to get the whole collection now, but Dingbell definitely has a little soft spot in my heart, so I'm really glad to have picked this one up. Next, we have... oh, Polybius. I love this card. We have that hollow pattern again where you can really see the rainbow shine through, and I think that looks so cool. I love the Men in Black here, and this is actually a favorite of my girlfriend's as well because she was familiar with the lore. So really glad to have this one in my collection as well. I think this is actually one, if I can find one or maybe pull one as a pristine 10, I would love to have that in my collection as well. And it's Portland, Oregon, which I've been meaning to make a trip there sometime soon. Maybe I can kind of dive deeper into the lore and see if I can find whereabouts this mythology first was born. All right. Next is Boogeyman. Oh, man. I love, you know I keep saying it. I really love all of these cards. Like, obviously, I wouldn't have picked them up otherwise had I not. But I think that these artists and what they're doing with the art direction is just so cool. I haven't seen the Hidden Rare Boogeyman in person yet. But not going to lie, I think I might prefer this one to the Hidden Rare. I think it's just like the color contrast, the purple and everything. It really vibes with me. For some reason, it kind of reminds me of some of the Gengar cards from Pokemon, so I really like that. Coming up next, we have Bakunawa, Devourer of the Moon. Man, as soon as I saw this card, I was in love with it. I love that they are really pulling from all walks of life here. This is from the Philippines here. And I'm also realizing that, nothing against any of the other artists. I think they're all amazing. I'm obviously stunned by all of these cards here. But man, Kate Becker is definitely a fan favorite of mine. She does amazing work here. I love the cycles of the moon that you have on here, and it really makes me want to dive deeper into the background of this beastie here. All right, we are down to 3 more here, so let's get into these last ones with Quetzalcoatlus or Quetz. I love this art. To me, this is kind of a throwback to OG Zoo. You have that watercolor look. And while I am a big fan of having the diversity of all of these new art styles, which I think what comes with the territory there is, you know, you're not going to love every single one. Some may be hits for you, some may be misses. That being said, you really can't miss with some of these watercolor ones. It really brings that nostalgia factor, which I really love. But again, I'm really excited, especially from some of the new set variants we're getting with Yokai Rising. I think there's going to be some really cool chase cards in there, and I can't wait to pull some of those. Second to last here, we have Kitsune. Oh man, this is another one that I hadn't pulled just yet, but as soon as I saw it, I had to pick it up, and man, the images just don't do it justice. I love the contrast of the red and white against that blue background. The bridge here against the water, it just looks so good. Oh, and I'm even recognizing now you have some of these little holographic fish at the bottom, which really kind of pop as well in the right light. That is so cool. And then last but not least, you know I had to save him for last. Mothman. Oh, the Moonbryon. Or sorry, Mothbryon. Oh, I love this card. I feel more and more that this one is becoming one of my favorites from the base set. I think I may like it more than the original Kelsey Moth. That being said, it remains to be seen. I'll have to pull one of those original Moths first before I can really make a decision. But this one has an art style all its own. Obviously, another fan favorite here, Poncho. I think he does amazing work. And I think this really set the tone for New Zoo. So that is my haul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, leave me a like or a comment if you want to see the other ones that I picked up. I have a few pristine 10s, and there's some bangers in there as well. Until the next one, this is Sacrameta signing off.